Good morning, you guys. It is around a little after 10. Ivy is down for her first nap. Boys are in the living room playing, and I'm using my vlogging camera today, so we'll see how well the quality of this video comes out. The screen is like kind of messed up, so we'll see. Anyway, I am partially dressed. My pants are in the closet where Ivy sleeps, so I just have my pajama pants on and a sweater. Hey Phil, don't go outside. I did get makeup on, did my hair. Today's kind of one of those days where I'm putting myself together, I guess. Everyone's had breakfast, and I'm getting ready to work on some preschool with Noble. We did some already, mainly just crafts, but did some stickers. They made little turkeys again, and I'll probably make myself a coffee pretty soon because that sounds good. But I have my to-do list right here, and like I said yesterday, I want to work on getting the homeschool cabinet organized, work on getting the stove clean because it is grimy and just getting gross, and I like to have a clean stove when I cook. So and I would have the boys play outside, but it is like muddy because it rained so much. It rained all day yesterday, and there's just leaves all over the ground and it's muddy. So I thought about putting them in like their snowsuits. They're kind of like wetsuit snowsuits, and letting them play outside, but then their shoes get soaked. I don't know. I would like to have like the rain suits, and like I want to get them rain boots for Christmas. So then like we're prepared for all weather play. There's a book I want to read. It's called There's No Bad Weather, I think, and it's about getting kids outside no matter what the weather looks like. And anyway, so I can constantly have my kids outside because I'm not prepared for it right now. Anyway, and Noble has congestion. I think I mentioned that yesterday. He's got a runny nose and a little bit of a dry cough. So we're just gonna stay inside and hang out and do school and play. And we did watch a movie this morning, and yeah, Taylor already left for work, so he'll be home at lunch. So it's kind of how our day is going. I need to finish putting the clothes away that were in the dryer, and for lunch we're just gonna have leftovers as well as for dinner. Hey, be nice, boys. I gotta go. So this week we're learning the letter H, and so today's book is Harold and the Purple Crayon, which I love this book. And so one of the activities is to take a purple crayon and the letter H's with the purple crayon. So while they do that, I'm gonna read them this. Harold decided to go for a walk in the moonlight. Harold needed a moon for a walk in the moonlight, and he needed something to walk on. Okay, so now we are taking a little bit of a break, and we're having a treat. The boys are having a cookie, and I guess I had some organic apple juice in the fridge, so I gave them a little bit of that diluted. So they are enjoying cookie and some juice. He's already downing his. Ivy is awake from her nap, so she's up. A little treat. And you guys, my hair is on a different level today because I slept in it with the bun, and it's like it was kind of hard to curl, so I may end up throwing it up later. We'll see. Okay, I just sent the boys outside because it actually dried up quite a bit and the sun is out. There's leaves everywhere. So I think while they're out there, I'm going to try and tackle this. Let me show you how bad it is, you guys. It's terrible. Okay, this is probably the messiest place in my entire house, is this cabinet. And the thing is, everything just gets shoved in here, and my kids get into it, even though there's a baby-proof latch on it. There's board games back there, Play-Doh, all kinds of stuff. So I think I'll sort through this basket first and see what exactly this is. Okay, so this is what I've got in here. Just some random things. Like these are like foam stickers, pencil helper holder thingies, crazy string, balloons. Oh, these will be fun later today. Some string, extra watercolor palette, craft sticks, more balloons, flashcards. Okay. We did this today, but the boys honestly were not that impressed. They did not. I had to help them with this the most of the time, so I'm just gonna get rid of this because it was $1. Okay, just got this basket organized, and I just kept things in here. Like I kept stuff that I could use with Field with the Peaceful Preschool like next year. Stickers, just some things in here that I know I for sure will probably use for them with homeschool stuff. And I organized these into leaves into one and then the pilgrims into one. And then I need to put the coloring books in a different spot, this in a different spot. We're gonna do these balloons later. And then this stuff is all trash or decluttering. And then I need to put this game with our board games. So now, let's see, let's just go ahead and organize this so I can put that back right there. Okay, so now let's work on organizing this basket because this is like crazy town. I don't even know what half this is. Got glue, extra paint palette. I do a lot of organization in jars. Like I just save pickle jars, like the Aldi bread and butter hamburger slices. Those jars are these, and we drink out of the bigger ones too, and they're amazing. We love those. So usually we'll save those. Okay, I think I'm gonna put all the chalk in a baggie because that's everywhere. This is just paintbrushes and pencils. I bought these and they're already sharpened because I do not want to deal with that. Let's see, okay, so we've got some crayons. So this is much better. I decided to just toss that lid that went to here so that way it's always open. Scissors, markers, glue sticks. I just own fat crayons right now because the other ones would probably just break. I have got paintbrushes, some twistables, pencils, and this is some watercolor palettes. I would like to find another one like this for a Field, but the thing is, this one works really well because it doesn't make a mess. This is from Dollar Tree and it takes forever to even get paint out, so it's just kind of pretend for him. We've got glitter glue, just some other paints that I saved, and chalk. So that looks good. I'll try and find it, baby. And then this is gonna go in that other basket. This goes to Play-Doh, and this is just more trash. Okay, so now working through this pile of stuff that was in there. And this is Play-Doh and random stuff. Okay, I took the board games out and I wiped out the bottom, and honestly you guys, a lot of the stuff that was loose was like tissue paper, so I just folded it up and put it in baggies as well as the felt because I feel like that keeps it more contained and it's not like a mess, and it's a cheap way of organizing stuff like that. So I'm gonna put the games back in here and then organize the Play-Doh and put it all back. All right, here's all the trash and stuff I decluttered. And then here's the cabinet. It looks so much better. I ended up putting all the construction paper in this folder I had. Coloring books, Play-Doh. I moved that back there so they won't be able to like first get into that because that's what they were always reaching for. So, it looks so much better. I just made the boys some lunch. They're having little hodgepodge plates or like a charcuterie type thing, like apples, oranges, avocado, and cheese, just something simple. And then Taylor and I are gonna have leftovers for lunch. So that's kind of the plan. He should be home soon. But if he's not home within like the next 10-15 minutes, then I put the boys down for a nap. And then we'll just eat together. So it's kind of the plan. And I'm so glad that I got the homeschool cabinet organized. That feels so good because every time I open that now, I'm gonna be like, whew, it looks so nice, and I'm gonna be more motivated to want to like do stuff with the boys and not feel overwhelmed by all the stuff. I have no idea what's in there. So anyway, that's nice, and I will show you later today the stuff that I've already been like decluttering throughout the house and the sack that I was telling you guys about, because like I said, it's just stuff that you've probably already seen when I did the whole house declutter. And you can see my thought process of like why I'm getting rid of this stuff, because that's encouraging to me when I see how people are thinking through decluttering. Anyway, so yeah. Okay, I had to throw my hair up in a ponytail because my hair was just making me hot. I may have to change my sweater too because it has warmed up a lot today, so we'll see. Everyone is down for a nap. Taylor and I just ate lunch together and he just went back to work. And so I'm just gonna have some alone time and then I'll pick you guys back up later. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys that bag of stuff that I decluttered real fast. Our brown sack. Okay, this sleeper, Ivy outgrew it. It's actually just... And then I decided to go ahead and donate this. Ignore my dirty clothes. Because I've just been putting smoothies in a glass jar, and when we originally bought these we were going to use them for coffee, but turns out they were only for smoothies and they wouldn't fit in our cup holders in our car, so we ended up keeping them, but we really don't need it, so I'm just going to stick with jars. These curtains I had made for Ivy's room out of a flat sheet, but the thing is they are not blackout curtains, and so they really truly don't do anything, and I really don't know what our next house setup is going to be, and I'll probably just stick with something simple in the next house. And then I decluttered some of the boys' Duplos that it's just random pieces that really they don't ever build stuff with, and then just some other ones. And then this, because this has these grommets in it and these were a pain, so this craft set my kids are not old enough for. And then this is just a worn out superhero costume that a cousin gave us, and the boys just kind of don't play with it anymore. And then some dinosaurs that they don't play with. And these shoes I tried to put on Ivy, but the buckles are rusted, so that was a bummer. And just some other random toys and stuff. Okay, so that's the stuff that I decluttered lately, of just things I see and I'm like, I really don't need this. So there's a couple of things that I am thinking about going ahead and decluttering, and a couple of things are in Field's closet, which is that lamp. I found that on the side of the curb in our neighborhood. Really great condition. No, actually I bought it for $5 off of Marketplace in our neighborhood several years ago. And so I really, truly didn't pay much for it. It's just a Walmart cheap lamp. And it's just sitting in that closet. And I don't put lamps in my kids' rooms because they take the light bulbs out. Just thinking that's fun for some reason, I don't know. Anyway, so that lamp I'm going to declutter because we don't use lamps right now in the season of life because our kids do that. And yes, we discipline and we guide them and we train them, but when it becomes something that you constantly are getting frustrated over and it's ruining the peace of the day, it's just not worth it to me, and that's my personal opinion. I also have 2 lamps that were in our bedroom that are in the garage, and I don't like them like the style of them at all. I originally bought them at Target for $5 a piece when we first moved here. And we were so poor, and we hardly had any money when we first moved here. And so I was so excited when I bought those lamps, and I just think it's cute. I thought they were amazing, but now I really just don't like them. They're just not really my style. So I think I'm gonna donate those 3 lamps, and I think that's so far everything that I've been thinking of. Also, I'm thinking about donating the boys' Lego crayon box things that I showed you guys, because they don't play with them, and they already cracked one. These they already cracked one, and they just stand on them. And then I thought maybe they would put their Duplos on them, but it's so hard to get the Duplos to stick. They have to push down really hard, and so they just like throw them around the room. So I may just like rip the names off and donate them, and maybe some other kid that's older can enjoy them, because I don't want to save them until my kids are like 8 or 9 years old playing with actual Legos, because that's pointless, because those are only like 15 bucks a piece. So I think I may donate those, because they're just not getting used, and it's becoming something that I'm like stressing over, like please don't break that, or you know. So anyway, I'll probably donate those. But yeah, so oh, and after I decluttered the Duplos, it really lightened up the bin, because it was like almost overflowing. And so I just saved basic Duplos, so it's just like this, or just basic shapes that aren't wonky, because they play with them more. And then I saved a trash truck for each of them, and then the air traffic control tower, and then they love the trash cans. So anyway, that's kind of what I've decluttered and been thinking about decluttering. If I find anything else, I'll let you know, but for the most part, that's about it. So I'm gonna read my book and chill out before my kiddos wake up. Okay, I did find a couple other things. Ivy outgrew this dress. She only wore it once, and it was like super tight up here, so I'm not even gonna keep it. It's just, I think it's just a little small. And then this Field outgrew. This is a little tip, you guys. I love thrifting Ralph Lauren collared shirts for my boys, because you don't have to iron them, and they look so nice. Like, they hold up so well. This used to be Noble's. It's got a couple stains here and there, but it still looks really good. Like, that's hardly noticeable. But anyway, I'm gonna donate this because Field outgrew it, and I don't feel like holding on to it. Someone else can put it to use. These I can thrift pretty easily, especially at Once Upon a Child, but I'm gonna donate that because Field outgrew it. And then I had this like practically brand new swim diapers that I'm gonna donate, because I don't want to hold on to these until next summer, just to use maybe 1 or 2, because my babies don't really like swimming, so I don't expect Ivy to want to swim. So if I did need a swim diaper, I'm totally fine just going to buy a $3 pack of diapers like this instead of storing these. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these to that bag. Well, all the kids are awake, and Field's outside playing. It's so nice outside. Noble's just hanging out inside because he's still not feeling too good. So I gave him some medicine, some chest rub on him, so he's just hanging out in here. And Ivy's just playing in the high chair. Ivy's Christmas present came in, and I am so excited to show you guys. I opened it up, and it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. And it's made for babies. Like, it's made for little girls under the age of 1, because it's so soft. This is like this little baby doll. And I found it on Etsy, and it's like customizable and stuff. So I will show it to you when I get the chance, because it's adorable. And whenever I get close to Christmas, next month I'm gonna do an entire video like what I got my kids for Christmas, and then I'll do my video on stocking stuffers, so that way you guys can see all of that, because I enjoy seeing stuff like that. And this is coming from more of a minimalist perspective, so that helps for all you minimalist loving people. So anyway, I still need to clean the stove. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that today. If I get to it tomorrow, that's totally fine. I am happy with that I got the homeschool cabinet organized. It just makes me so happy to see it. Field's bringing in leaves. Hey Bubba, let's keep those outside. Okay, let's keep the yeah, that's a mess. I ended up putting my 2 like teachers stuff right here, and it fits perfectly, so it's So satisfying. Okay, I decided to start cleaning the oven. I got little helpers over there. I'm just using my all-purpose spray. Just trying to clean it all. I've got everything else soaking. I did most of the dishes and letting that pan soak. But all the grates and stuff are soaking. So we're just trying to get it all scrubbed clean. Okay, so I took all the little knobs off, wiped the front down, wiped the hood down, took the vent thing off, and so I cleaned that. So that's just drying. And then I'm just letting this stuff soak. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys Ivy's little Christmas present. It's customized, so that's why they had to like rewrap it in the packaging. But whenever I do wrap it for Christmas, this is not how I'm gonna wrap it. So I'm gonna just take all this stuff off and show you. Okay, you guys, here it is. It's this adorable little, very soft plush baby and bassinet. And then I had her name monogrammed onto it, which you can definitely choose what color you want, but I really liked that color. And then it comes with a little plush baby bottle, this sweet little knit blanket, and then the sweetest little baby. She's so tiny, really soft, just perfect for little babies to play with. So anyway, I will link her. She is so sweet. She's from Etsy. And I looked and looked and looked on Etsy and Amazon for the cutest baby, and this is the one that I fell in love with for Ivy, because I think it'll be something she can play with for a couple years. So. Well, you guys, we just got done eating dinner, and Taylor is taking the boys on a quick little bike ride outside. It is literally getting dark, but Nicole loves riding his bike, and so we said just a quick little bike ride will be fine. So they're gonna go do that. I'm about to put this little girl down for bed, and then we ended up having leftover creamy chicken tortilla soup. It made a ton of it, so thankfully we'll be able to eat on that throughout the week. Cleanup is pretty easy because I did most of the dishes. And so I'll do that whenever I get done, but I need to go put her down for bed. So I'm gonna do that. I also put the clothes in the dryer, so that's going. So I'll just put those away tomorrow. And the living room is a little bit of a disaster because the kids are playing. But anyway, so I'm gonna go put her to bed and then work on cleaning up down here. I've got my candle over there, so if you can hear it, that's what that is. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and hopefully soon, I think we're gonna declutter our garage, because there's a lot of stuff in there that we're gonna get rid of, and I think we'll take you guys along with us. I really would love to do that within one of these vlogs of, you know, Vlogtober, but we'll see. The kids are in bed. I'm getting ready to edit today's or yesterday's video and get that scheduled and uploaded, and then I think we're just gonna hang out, maybe watch a movie. Tomorrow is probably going to be a pretty chill day. I did find some more stuff to declutter, so I will show you that tomorrow, and I think that's about it. So anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow.